Good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hello, hello.
One and all. Welcome to Pick Our Brains, a segment where we talk about anything and everything, live and unedited.
Hey, guys.
So tonight, we are going to be doing something special. We're going to be trying something out and seeing, how it works. I mean, we gave you guys a little test of this I think it was last week, right?
Yeah, last Wednesday.
Last Wednesday, yeah. So, and we're just going to see how it works today.
Okay.
So, don't forget, regular shows are every Wednesday night at 9 p.m.
9 a.m. 9 a.m.
Bye. I'm still sleeping. I don't know who you are.
So, 9 p.m. If you guys follow me on Instagram or ding the subscribe on YouTube, and you guys will be notified when we go live. All right. So, how are you guys doing tonight?
Good. I'm hangry.
She was just eating like 2 minutes ago.
I know. Why are you still angry?
I was eating boba and the thingy. I don't know.
Okay. How about you, Claire? How are you doing tonight?
It's good. It's cold.
Oh yes, I love this. I love this
I
weather.
like the cold though.
It snowed.
Yes.
And that's a lie.
What?
Did it hail?
I didn't see it personally, so you're
Yeah,
lying.
we didn't see it.
Oh, you guys didn't see it?
I know.
No.
It was.
it was
crazy.
windy.
That's what you guys think. But, no, it was crazy that this happened
Monday.
This happened Monday, but the previous time before that happened a couple years ago because it doesn't
10
snow.
years
It
exactly.
rarely snows here.
Is it 10 years ago?
10 years exactly.
Wow.
Oh,
Quick maths. Okay.
Yeah.
2010.
My coworker told me.
Okay. So they did the research and whatnot.
Apparently,
It's exactly 10 years ago.
I guess. I don't know.
To the hour, to the second. 2010 feels like 5 years ago.
What?
So half the time.
No.
Is that what you're saying?
I'm just saying it went by really quick these past 10 years.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, do we know each other? 10
No,
years
I
ago?
did not know her.
No.
Yeah, that's so. It seems like it's been that long though. I feel
My friendship with her is only 4 years. I don't know.
feels longer though.
However,
Almost 5 years, yeah.
yeah. However long she's in her relationship or whatever's
What relationship?
Oh.
with God.
Oh yeah.
The
yeah,
heck?
yeah.
We're all single here. What do you mean?
Her relationship with God. She found God 5 years ago.
All right, so you guys ready to give this a try? I'm ready.
Sure.
All right, so we're doing it. All right.
What's your name?
I'm gonna put it full camera here. Oh, okay. So before we start, so it's gonna be Eric. Hey, what's up? Hey,
Hey,
Kaden.
Eric. Hey, Kaden.
Hello, hello.
So, all right. So, I heard
What'd
What'd
you hear?
that Mardi Gras canceled this year.
Duh.
So
That would make sense.
it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
But because the people are very traditional, they decided instead of making floats, they turned their houses into floats.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Into
so
floats?
so you know how like in Christmas you put Christmas lights up, right?
Yeah.
Or when else do you decorate your house?
Halloween.
Halloween. Okay. They're actually turning their houses into floats because during the holidays of Mardi Gras, in the parades, they have floats that go by and give people beads.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
So are people just gonna drive in their cars and
give beats
I
away?
don't know. That would be actually pretty cool. Where it's just like if you want to take your kids to see a couple houses, I don't know if it's gonna be like I don't know if you guys know if you heard my Mardi Gras story and what goes on with Mardi Gras.
Yes.
So I don't know if that's gonna be happening. But that's something to keep the tradition alive, you know, because
Interesting.
I'm not sure if they held it last year as well.
That's right. Was it during COVID?
Yeah,
The last
well,
Mardi Gras?
No. No,
No,
it wasn't.
it wasn't. Okay, so it wasn't mandated because we were actually in the Philippines during that time. And go ahead.
I'm sorry. Isn't Mardi Gras like the beginning of March?
Last week of February, first week of March. Something
Okay,
like
so
that.
we were still good then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think it wasn't a nationwide mandate that everything had to stop. Because it happened just a little bit after that, right? It was like 2 weeks after the first week of March.
Because they started closing everything like around
Your birthday.
my birthday.
Oh, that's true. So it was like second week of March.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know I wasn't allowed to go anywhere for my birthday.
Yeah. And
So-
everything was pretty much it was by that time it was a nationwide mandate that everything closed.
Mm-hmm.
So it's cool that, like I said, they're keeping the tradition alive, and it's kind of another time of the year over there that they can decorate their houses because
It's very wholesome.
But how are they gonna do that? Because isn't it like not sanitary to just be throwing beads?
well, that's what I'm thinking, that they're just gonna have people drive through and just be like, oh, it's kind of like how we drive through the Christmas lights. Yeah, so people just get to see them and see the culture and see how much work they put into their houses.
It's like Christmas part 2.
Yeah, basically.
That's
Okay,
nice.
everyone's just trying to do what they can to stay sane, I guess.
Yeah.
Keep the norm.
Yeah, because a lot goes into decorating these floats. And I have you guys actually been to a parade before?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you see how nice the floats are, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like, especially the float makers and whatnot, it kind of gives them something to do.
Have you guys ever decorated a float?
No, I have
Nope.
not.
have.
I've
For
never been
school?
part of a committee.
Yeah, in the Philippines, like those little festival thingies
Oh.
are really
yeah.
big.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? Like when we were in school as kids, they actually like screen you to be on the float.
What do you mean by screening you?
Like you gotta be like
Like
so
background check?
the class actually no. So like each class gets to build their own float, like as a collective or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then they, depending on what type of float it is, like who's gonna be on the float, whatever theme it is. And in order for you to be on the float, the class has to vote on who they think should be on the float. And then if it's like a number of people that like equally got voted, then they stand in front of the class and then they do like a screen basically, like, oh, who looks like more presentable
Oh
to
my
you.
god.
Oh, so it's
It's
kind of
like a competition.
Yeah, it really is.
it's like a
though.
beauty pageant kind of thing.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, who has like nicer legs, or who can like stand up there and like actually like look good on the float. And I was just like,
is
dang,
it
that's
called
crazy.
like Reina or something?
Yeah, being
Okay,
Reina.
I
I was
know
like,
what you're
dang, that's
talking
And
crazy.
Reina is queen, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they actually do that. I don't know if they do that now, but that's what they did when I was over there.
That's
Oh,
sad.
man.
What if you're ugly?
I know
You're not voted.
you,
What
you
if
know,
you're the nicest person?
you know how like Filipinos like their skin color. If you're lighter, they like you more.
If you're lighter and you're chubbier,
Yeah, 'cause
that means you'll be Reina.
they like the likes like well, as kids, if you're
Yeah.
chubby and like light skin, then they assume that you're. Oh my god! I just went Bob right now. I said they assume that you're
so they
going to
assume
Reina
that
that you have money.
you have money because you don't have to work in the sun.
You have to go out and
you're well fed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like pretty interesting when I was in the first grade.
Oh, I see.
So yeah.
Well, I heard.
Would you hear?
I heard there was I read this article where this pharmaceutical person, he got arrested because he was tampering with the Moderna vaccines.
I heard.
Did you see that?
Yes, I
That's
saw
wild.
that.
What do you mean by Moderna?
Moderna
Ate.
is the other. There's Moderna and Pfizer.
Which one did we get?
We got Moderna.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the
What is
the COVID vaccine.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just like, what kind of vaccine? Sorry, I just want to interrupt. Hey, Ariel. Hey, at the Binks.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so where was this at?
I have it on my phone. I think it's Wisconsin.
I heard about that. It actually came on my newsfeed on my phone, and I was just like, "What? Why? What's the purpose?"
Well, what did he do to tamper with it?
He left. So what he did is he left it out of the refrigeration station,
Oh no!
and that kind of defeats the purpose.
It
and-
kills the vaccine
and its effectiveness,
off, right?
yeah.
Oh no!
I heard.
Or is that something else you heard?
No. Well, I heard that. What do you call it? That he didn't agree.
Yeah, he thought it was all a conspiracy.
Yeah. So that's why he did that. Like what do you call it?
Really, you just don't get it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, you don't have to get it.
Yeah, no one's forcing people to get it. I mean, people are actually fighting to get it right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, and it's so sad. It's really sad. And I didn't even want to get mine, but I got it.
Well, I mean, I think if it's offered, it's like you should take it. Just
Yeah.
because it's so they're so stringent on who they give it to right now.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
I'm just saying if you have the chance, like, okay, so I have the chance to get it, but, and I don't care if I get it or not right now.
You should.
I should, but it's not being offered close to me, you know?
Oh,
So,
because
because like the ones that my work offers, they're offering it over in like Elsinore, in Indio, and it's like
That's
40
all close.
45-minute drive, you know, and it's out of my way. It's not like, I mean, work will let me go if it's during
But
work hours.
we legit have driven for ridiculous other stuff.
But we
longer than that.
wanted to do that.
yeah.
I mean, it's a toss up for me. I'm just like, I could do it. I don't have to, because eventually it's going to be like the flu vaccine where they'll offer it for free all the time, and it'll be from like CVS.
But isn't it for free?
It is
It's free.
Oh.
But what I'm saying is it'll be mass produced in the future.
Yeah. I think we're only getting 200,000 next week.
That's it?
Yeah, it's all been used, I guess, or everyone's getting their appointments taken.
That's crazy.
But yeah, this guy, maximum sentence of 10 years and $250,000.
What
Is
was
fine.
What was the point? Honestly, what was the point?
It's just people that want you to believe what they believe, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He was trying to tell all his employees, like, hey, I don't believe in the vaccine.
Then don't
You
get
shouldn't
it.
either.
Like that makes no sense. Just don't get it.
Yeah. No one's forcing you to. Oh, I did hear like they're gonna start like on your passport if you want to travel, you have to get the vaccine.
Yeah, that's why we have to
Makes
save that
sense.
card.
But then that's the thing. The vaccine doesn't stop you from getting it.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
So it's just like, okay, you go to another country. I still think you're going to have to
Get tested.
not only get tested, but
You still have to quarantine.
yeah, quarantine.
It's just like the flu shot. Like you're gonna get it, just not as bad.
As severe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, I mean, and I've heard like some bad things happen with the second round.
Oh.
Well, they say, I don't know if it's true, but a lot of I've heard mixed reviews, but the one that I've consistently heard was if you had a hard time the first round, then you're gonna have an even harder time the second round. And so that's why I'm kind of panicking, because your girl did not do well at the
not
first.
too good.
I did not do well at all the first one.
Do you all want to see a picture?
No, do not expose me. Do not expose me.
What's up, Jake?
Like me and Claire actually went together to get the first round. Oh, and Ariel. So as you guys know, I'm right-handed. So every time I get any kind of shot, I always ask them to do it on my left, because I need my right. So I was a passenger, and in order for me to get the shot, I actually had to like flip completely. So like I twisted my body so they had access to my left arm.
I thought like you went butt up.
Are they going
You know, no,
You gonna do
I
the
mean,
vaccine in her butt?
No. Like her butt to the steering wheel so that she had to fully turn around.
No, I was still like I was sitting like this, but then I needed them to have access on my left, but I was a passenger, so the window, of course, was the access was on my right. So I actually like flipped sideways like that, and I was like holding Ariel's arm. And she started like squealing. She was like, "Please, auntie, my arm. I need my arm." Because I have a big fear of needles. Needles and me do not get along at all. But
I do too.
yeah, you do.
But for me, the only difference is I actually have to see it going into my skin.
I can't see it. I can't see it.
That's the only thing that won't scare me, or me being afraid of needles. If I see it,
look at it.
Yeah, if I see it go into the skin.
Can't do it. Like my arm went. I looked at Claire. Literally, maybe like 2 minutes.
2 minutes. She said, "Girl,
I was like, oh my god,
do you feel tingles?"
I was like, I feel electricity on my hand.
I was like,
I was like low key panicking, and then I tried to convince I started doing like a pep talk to myself. I was like, it was because I was tense. I was tense. That's why I feel this. Like my arm was just tense, and that's why. And then I was like, because after you get it, you have to wait in your car for like 15 minutes
Before they let you drive off?
yeah,
Yeah.
they need to see if you have any adverse side effects
Oh.
after the shot.
So we're sitting in the car and we're just talking, and out of nowhere I was like, Claire, I can't lift my arm. And I was like, Claire, I can't lift my arm and I feel the electricity. And then she was like, girl, are you okay? And then I was like, you know what? I was just tense. It's nothing. And then the nurse comes by and they were like, how are you feeling? Freaking Claire threw me under the bus. And she was like, her arm's not feeling well. And she can't move
I don't think she threw you under the bus. She kind of helped you out.
No, you don't understand what happened next. They had us pull over. So the way that they made you wait in the car for the 15 minutes it's a whole row. It's like 6 or 7 rows of cars facing this building, and in front of this building it's like a line of doctors and nurses.
Yeah.
And there's like a hospital bed and like a wheelchair, and like it's just in front of everyone that's waiting in their car. So they made us pull up into that parking area in front of everyone, told me to get out of the car, and I was just sitting there in front of everyone like, oh. It was just a show of this old, like, I swear I think he was retired or something, I don't know, but he was just like lift your arm, and like in front of everyone he was just like lift your arm, and I was just like, I could lift my right but I couldn't lift my left.
Wait. Oh, okay.
And then he was just like, lift both of them. And I was just like, don't yell at me. I was like, I'm trying. I was like, I'm trying to. And he's like, don't let me push you. Don't let me push you. I was like, man, you weigh like 50 pounds.
It's like, why are you pushing me?
I was like, if I didn't want you to push me, then I wouldn't. I just can't. I literally couldn't move my arm at all.
Well, but then that's the thing, that she saved you, because if she didn't mention it, you wouldn't have.
I really wouldn't have. And then I got home, and then
Oh wait, so what did they say? They were like,
It's to be expected.
yeah, to be,
I was like, we actually gave you the placebo?
because I told him, I was like, I think
water.
I think I'm just
Maybe I'm just dehydrated.
because I really wanted to go. People were staring. It was, and Claire took a picture of me sitting. I was just like, oh my god, and I
You
was
have
like,
a whole camera roll?
I was so embarrassed because everyone was staring, and I was like, oh my god, they're probably thinking like this is the one girl that we see that, you know, she got COVID. And I was just like, no, I didn't. But I told the doctor, I was like, can I go? Because I think it's just because I tensed up, and that's why I'm feeling this way. And then he was just like, oh, we'll observe you, and then if anything goes wrong, then just go to emergency. But of course, I would not go to emergency willingly. Came home, what did I get? Oh, I got really tired, threw up, got nauseous.
That night.
Got my fever, and I was just like, wow. And it was
crazy.
bad. It was really bad. And then doctor was just like making fun of me the whole entire time, saying how I'm so sensitive and blah blah. But I heard if you have like symptoms like that, that it's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
Because your body is your body knows that something foreign is in your body and it's fighting it.
What happens if nothing happens?
I have no idea. I'm assuming that's bad.
You're actually a carrier.
You're actually immune.
So I just want to back up and Atabink says in San Diego at the Petco Park Superstation there was a batch where a bunch of people had allergic reactions.
Oh, shoot.
So they had to throw that batch out. That's pretty crazy.
That's crazy.
I wonder if it was made different or if like there were.
So I wonder if it was the Pfizer or what was the other one?
Moderna.
Moderna.
I was like, what? The stretch mark cream? That's why your arm. I was like, and what made it?
It's like, it's not an injection. We just rub it on you.
And you know what made it worse? So my dog he just loves scratching.
Oh, that's right.
So I have like all these scratches on my left arm. And so the doctor was like, maybe it's all these lacerations on your arm.
Girl,
I was like, I look like I cut myself. That's how bad my left arm was. I had so many cuts all over my left arm. And the doctor was like,
do you cut yourself?
I was like, I don't cut myself. I swear it's my dog. I was like, please don't expose me like this.
What's up, CJ?
Hi, Siege.
That's funny. So when's your second one?
February 13th.
And do they automatically give you an appointment?
No, we have to register again, I think.
Do we?
That's what the email said.
But we're going to have to since we only got the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you guys are going to be knocked on your butts, supposedly.
I don't know. Because I'm scared. I'm honestly really scared to get the second one just because of how bad it was the first time for me.
13th is what date?
That's a Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So if there's no Pokemon stuff, I'll drive.
No, I don't need you to see me.
But I get to take pictures this time.
No.
Oh my god.
Of both of you.
I did it okay. I was okay.
Says the person that was like, I think.
I think it's because it's the shot stuck in her arm, came out the other end. And
then it didn't actually.
It didn't go in. The needle's thicker than your arm.
No, but are you gonna get it though? Like
I said, it's offered, but if I'll take it if it's close.
Close? What do you mean?
Close as in like I have to drive to Moval or
Don't say
Temecula.
where you live.
Yeah, but I said close. I don't live in Moval.
Oh, you don't? Where do you live?
On Earth.
On this land.
This land is my land.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna have to skip me. I totally forgot what I was gonna say now.
Oh, okay. So I'll go next. So I heard.
What'd you hear?
That the star of Justice League, the Cyborg. I forgot his name, but he's the black guy.
These are the wrong two people you need to talk about.
Okay, but you guys know what Justice League is, right?
Yeah.
Victor Stone, yes.
I don't know the actor.
Yeah, I don't know the actor's name either. I forgot about him. But he might not play Cyborg anymore.
What happened? Why?
So there's this whole thing that you could go back on Twitter about it, that he got into it. He didn't get into it basically, but there was like a investigation of the happenings on set during the Justice League, and he felt that there was some hardcore discrimination.
Oh,
in Justice League.
That's actually something. Yeah, that's actually a thing. But because that happened, he's going hard at it. And
what do you mean hard at it?
Okay, so they did the investigation, and I think Warner Brothers, they deemed it okay. We let go of these certain people, or these certain people stepped down. Now we appointed somebody else to take over.
Like the people who were being racist? Or?
Yes, and I think it was like directors and whatnot.
Oh, okay.
So they changed them, or I'm
They
probably
replaced them.
yeah, I'm probably messing up this story, but it's like the gist of it. Like there was some racist stuff that happened, and they got rid of those people, brought in new people, and so he still is fighting it. He's saying that the person that replaced them was also part of the cover up.
Ooh.
So there was no change at all. Like,
Well, this is after the fact that Justice League has been, it came out already, and I don't know if you know the actor. You know how he looks, right? Justice League was actually his first movie.
Oh, was it?
If you look on his IMDb, he that's his first star-studded movie. Like I think he's done shorts and he's made appearances on shows, but other than that,
this is what he's most renowned for.
Yeah,
or-
he has nothing really big for his name. And people are saying he's shooting himself in the foot by going after these big directors, because he's saying that he'll never step on set again as long as the guy that's in charge is like in charge. And Warner Brothers feels that they did a competent job, and they're just like, okay. And so now the new Flash movie was announced, and he was supposed to play Cyborg in it, and the script was supposed to have him in it, and now he was like written out of the script. So
Well, I mean, when you stand for something that you really stand for, I don't think it matters.
yeah, and people are there. It's like a 50-50 I'm getting from the fans, where it's just like, yes, okay, yeah, if I was in that situation, Die Hard, I'd do the exact same thing. And then some people are saying, yo, your name is not even that big. Why are you doing that? You're kind of like killing yourself. You're shooting yourself in the foot. You're ruining your own career.
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
Yeah, it's kind of like what do you decide? Do you decide to stand up for what you believe in and hope that the people rallying behind you can get you your job back, or do you like okay, something was done, maybe I'll bring it up later on once I'm like up there again, because he's not an A-lister.
That sucks.
It really does.
Especially when it has something to do with racism,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally overlooked during or in the media nowadays.
He's being labeled as difficult.
Yeah, so Atabing says he's being labeled difficult like Aunt Viv from Fresh Prince. And, if you guys watch the reunion, she said that basically killed her career.
Does she regret it? Or
I don't think
whatever happened?
I think what happened wasn't actually her fault. It was just like,
she was going through a lot.
Yeah, she was going through a lot, and just how they reacted to it was very poor. But I mean, you could say the system was poor back then, and I don't know how good it's gotten from then, but yeah, being labeled difficult as an actor, as if you're not buying or producing your own movie, then that could be so hard to get back on anything.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. So Nathan said someone else will find him and he will get work.
Yeah.
Yes, and you just don't you just don't know if it's going to be that big. He could, because having your first movie be a superhero movie that's with a star-studded cast, Henry Cavill, what's his name, Batman?
Which
okay,
Batman?
star-studded, and you don't even know their names.
Batfleck, Ben Affleck.
Batfleck.
That's what they call him. Yeah. Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot.
He's not Batman anymore.
Ezra
so
Miller.
It's actually Robert Pattinson.
It's Robert Pattinson.
Actually, okay, so something about that.
I know you're not trying to say my man's name right now.
No. It's
Not you, Claire.
Oh. Yeah. So what DC has decided is there are going to be multiple Batman.
What?
Because it's going to be a multiverse.
To Robert Pattinson.
They're still both minds, Claire.
So yeah,
Your
that
team Edward.
that-
Jacob.
that's how they get away with that. It's like, oh, it's a multiverse. They could have multiple Batman. They could have multiple whatever, as long as it's they signify what timeline or what Earth it's on.
Okay.
My Earth.
This land.
Oh man.
Okay.
Oh, I heard.
What'd you hear?
Actually, I don't know.
Oh my god.
No, I heard that they're still continuing that whole impeachment with Donald, but I thought he's not president anymore.
Okay,
What does that mean?
So I just read a meme that it said impeaching him after saying that he's no longer in office is like letting out Jeffrey Dahmer because he was full.
What?
So you know who Jeffrey Dahmer is, right?
Yeah, the murder serial killer.
Yeah, so he ate people. So
What?
Yeah, he was a cannibal. And they're saying saying not to impeach Trump because he's out of office now is like saying letting Jeffrey Dahmer out because he's full. So it's like they shouldn't stop it.
Yeah.
They should still do it because it's the right thing, I guess.
But what does that mean exactly though? Because he's not in office. So what does impeach?
So if you're impeached twice, it means that you can't go back in office.
Because he only has 4 years.
Because he could run again.
He could run again.
And then also after stepping down, you still get presidential benefits. You still get. He's rich already, but
yeah,
you don't
but
get any guards.
You get that. Yeah, you get that class of lifestyle.
Yeah.
I mean, he could probably buy it, but it comes free when you retire as president or something.
Oh,
I don't know politics. I'm speaking out my butt.
Me too.
I don't know
You don't
either.
know.
I just heard that in the news. But interesting. That's why I was just like, what's the point of impeaching him if like he's out of office?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Makes no sense.
it's funny that you mentioned that story because I just saw that meme and I was like, that's very true. You know, like imagine if they let Jeffrey Dahmer out.
He's gonna do it again.
He's like, oh yeah, no, he's full. He's good. His stomach's full. He's a vegetarian now.
He's going plant-based.
Plant-based human.
Only people that eat plant-based.
Oh, I heard
What'd you hear?
that whole new strain for whatever they found for the virus. Apparently, it's like super strong. I'm not a doctor, so I wouldn't know.
Disclaimer: we are not professionals. We just speak to what we think we know. So,
Not what I think I know, what I heard. I'm spreading rumors right now. But I heard that the new strain that they found, it's really strong, and that not all doctors, but some doctors are saying, and also scientists are saying that it might overpower whatever strains that they used to create the vaccine. So the vaccine might
be
kind of
irrelevant.
Yeah.
okay.
I heard. I don't know. I don't know if it's true.
So
I could be saying my stuff wrong.
on that topic, just to pause right there, leave something in the chat that you guys think we should know. Okay.
Oh yeah, if you heard anything.
Have
Let
you
us
guys
know.
heard anything that we should start discussing? Because I want to know what you guys know. All right. So on that topic, I already thought about this. I already knew that this, they were,
Because you're psychic.
no. They already talked about that. The virus is evolving. It's
it's
mutating.
like a flu virus.
Yeah, and they liken it to the flu virus, and every year the flu virus changes. That's why we have to get the next strain of vaccines. So I think it's going to be the same thing. I mean, they liken it to the flu vaccine, but it's not the same at all. It's just like a virus. So
One of my patients told me, at this point, it's not even about like worrying about, oh, I hope I don't get it. It's like, when am I gonna get it?
yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And
least that's
everyone
the question.
has to get it, but that's the thing. if you get it, it doesn't mean you're immune to it. You could still get it again. I mean,
Yeah.
there's lower chances,
Mm-hmm.
but
I mean, like, yeah. Other countries are just doing. I feel like other countries are just doing way better than us, and we
Oh,
just become the
yeah.
laughing stock of everyone. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
dang, how can I
really,
move?
man.
we
When can I
get
move?
some good memes about us.
I know. It's so depressing.
It's sad.
Bridgerton again.
Okay,
Wait.
so you gotta do it in her. Okay, so At the Bank says, "Did you hear?
What'd you hear?
They signed for a second season of Bridgerton."
Okay.
Because I
So-
would have been mad if they left me there. I would have been so mad.
You guys watch it.
Yes,
Uh,
it's really good.
I didn't finish it yet.
Okay, I
shame
don't
on
watch
you.
it. I've watched clips.
Shame on both of you.
I've watched clips and I'm just like, ooh.
What do you mean, ooh?
It's kind of risque.
Yes.
No,
yes.
not really.
Wait, it's the one with the mixed couple, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
It's-
that is very risque.
It's not super risque.
No, but I mean,
the
like,
first episode
The first episode, what do you mean? There was nothing that happened. It
when
was
he was smashing the.
okay.
wait,
That
whoa,
was-
smash- Nobody's smashing anything here.
Word.
Pumpkins, you smashing pumpkins.
If you watch the first episode, then you
Literally, that shows you absolutely nothing. That's a bunch of like
Well,
that's normal, like something that you would see on a normal like one of those Vampire Diaries shows. Like it's not even bad.
but okay,
Oh,
I
okay.
think it's
Not
risque anything that shows frontal. Because
Did
you
it
know,
show frontal?
No,
no,
I
I
think
saw her
it showed
stuff.
back.
I saw her stuff though.
her boobies.
Yeah.
Everyone's showing boobies.
Breathe in the phone.
No one cares. No
Okay.
one cares.
Yeah, I'm all about that. But
No
but
one
no,
cares about the boobies.
because you know, I find that risque. I mean,
I mean, we're in 2021. Everyone's been showing that.
but sometimes people have body doubles.
Okay, but have you seen like Game of Thrones? Everyone.
You notice that Amelia Clark, she went frontal in the first season, and after that, they never showed her
Yeah,
again
I wonder why.
because she became a star and she said, "I don't want to do that anymore."
Oh, good for her.
Okay.
Good for
So,
her.
But you know, in the first season, she wasn't that big.
But you know what? Game of Thrones was more risque than this one.
It's HBO, that's why.
Yeah. It's just, like
Well,
like
this
Claire
is
said,
Netflix, guys.
Yeah, Netflix can be
But
risque.
yeah, I think Netflix has been starting to do all that risky stuff. But
I mean, if you guys watched 365, that was whoa,
Oh, that was hella risque.
whoa.
I still haven't watched that just because I know subtitles and I have to sit through it to actually watch it.
Who's your guys' favorite Bridgerton character? Well, besides Queen Mark.
What's the main girl's name? I forgot. What's her name?
So just the main girl.
What's her name?
Well, Bridgerton. Her last name's Bridgerton. It's her.
Oh, it's actually named after her.
Yeah, it's their last name. It's a family thing. It's about the family Bridgerton.
She's really pretty.
She's gorgeous.
Is she a natural redhead?
She's
no,
blonde.
she's blonde.
Oh, she's blonde.
Yeah, I think. Right? Strawberry blonde, maybe? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't
No
like
idea.
strawberry blonde like redhead?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, she's a redhead.
Okay. Did you hear?
What'd you hear?
Wait, did I? You messed it up. You said, "Did you hear?"
I heard.
Oh,
I heard.
I was like, "Wait, what?"
Oh, yes. Her name was Daphne. Thanks, Ate.
Daphne.
Daphne.
I was like, "Wait, did I say it right?" Because you said what we're supposed to say.
Dogs can now sniff out the COVID-19.
Lies.
I
have
just
it
saw.
right
I just
here.
saw a video on that. How
Accurate.
accurate is that?
I don't know though. Well, it's here. It
Don't be
first-
giving us false news.
Fake news.
Fake news. Here in Chile, in the Santiago airport.
The what's what?
Santiago?
Santiago.
Oh, Santiago. I thought it was like
She said Santiago. What are you, calamansi? It's calamansi.
So is they're using the regular canines, right?
I have here golden retrievers and Labradors sit when they smell the virus.
Sit?
Yeah.
What if they're just tired?
I know.
They sit because they're tired. Everyone's like,
COVID.
COVID. So, when did that come out?
I think just this week. I'm not even sure if it's a legit way to find COVID.
Like, COVID has a smell?
That's
I know.
what I'm saying.
I was gonna say something, but I feel like that's inappropriate.
As long as it's not like
What you want to say?
risque.
I was gonna say they probably smell the cheesy cake.
Oh no!
They sit down.
It's like, oh, I smell cheese.
I smell cheese and fish.
Oh my god.
Perfect combination. Jeez.
That's
Oh, no.
virus.
Oh,
But
gross.
I wonder why they came out with a story like that. Because, okay, like honestly, I don't even think that. Do viruses have smells? You know, that's the question. Because how can they smell COVID when there have been other, viruses and they didn't do that for?
Yeah, it's a bizarre. Maybe it's fake.
Ooh.
But I do.
Go ahead.
But like I did read an article a long time ago where a dog was able to detect cancer from a few patients.
Okay.
Like early stages of cancer.
So
Really?
I've heard that also dogs know when your time is coming.
Yeah.
I heard that too.
So it's like they have like that sixth sense. Oh, hey mom.
Auntie.
Hello.
Yeah. So they know when. They also know when they're gonna pass away.
Yeah.
So sad.
And that kind of that gets me so much because it's just like hearing stories where the dog actually doesn't want to be around when they're gonna pass away. They don't want to
See their owners.
Yeah, they don't want to have the owners that know that
Sad.
heartbreak. Yeah.
Like I heard that dogs can feel like if you're not feeling well or like they could sense your emotion or whatever. Is that true?
I don't know if it's true. I know people speak towards it, and I'm just like, it kind of hurts me deep down because, dogs don't have long lifespans. So that's why people have like multiple dogs in their own, lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just like, why did I put myself through this heartbreak?
I know. Like sometimes
I don't want to think about it like that.
Sometimes when I get like I'm feeling down or like I'm feeling under the weather, Mark knows this. I tend to just lay down if I'm really not I'm not feeling it. And if any of y'all know my dog, he's very hyper. He's like super, super hyper. But sometimes when I'm not feeling good, like he'll literally just lay down with me and he'll just calm down. So I don't know if that means
Maybe
he knows.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. I don't like thinking about it.
Yeah, I'm just like, I just need to enjoy the time before, I can't keep thinking like that. But, you get those times where you start thinking about it and.
Oh, that's what I was going to say.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Wait.
I can wait.
You
A
can
lot
wait.
of veterinarians, they come out saying that a lot of dog owners will leave the room when they want to put their dog down. Like if they're very old and they want to put their dog down. And then in the last few minutes, their dog is so scared. They don't know what's going on.
I could not do that. If it was his time, I would have to be there with him because I wanna console him.
Stay out.
Yeah.
Oh, but
Why did this get heavy?
no, but Ariel just reminded me because I actually took Shadow with me when I got my vaccine. So
okay.
Shadow was in the back seat with Ariel. So when I turned around and I was holding onto the headrest like this, and I buried my face into the headrest because I couldn't look at the needle, and I was like whimpering. And Shadow actually climbed on top of he was in the back seat and he climbed in the middle, and he put his head like he leaned it on my arm and he started whimpering also. So he like. I was just like, because I was so scared.
Stuck?
Her camera's not working.
His camera's stuck. Oh no.
But yeah,
Okay.
It's okay.
Can
Just continue.
yo, can you move into May's camera?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
Guys, stop.
Okay, I'll try.
Oh yeah, yeah. I didn't know that. Like he was actually whimpering.
Sorry, technical difficulties. This happens sometimes.
But stop bringing
flicking
it
it.
back.
Sorry, yeah.
Oh my god. But yeah.
Yeah, so that's crazy. I mean, it's like it speaks to their like sixth sense, you know, and it's like the story where like babies have a sixth sense. They could see like things.
Like close.
They got the third eye.
Yeah. So that's kind of creepy, but and also like sad in a way. So
Oh,
for all of you guys,
stop.
Donate, you know? Donate so we can get more equipment.
better equipment.
Oh,
Share the video.
I heard.
What'd you
hear?
You're late, Mark. What do you call it? So I was on Instagram earlier today, and I saw this TikTok thing. So I heard that the movie I Am Legend
Yes.
with Will Smith, apparently that took place in the year 2021 that he was in, and it was due to
isn't that
the vaccine.
storyline? Yeah.
I was like, please don't. Please don't.
Was it actually? Did it say? 2021?
Yeah, the year 2021, and the reason for the wipeout was
vaccine?
because of a failed vaccine.
Yo.
But it was to fix cancer, I think.
I have no idea, but then I had to, for instantly the moment I heard that, like I was reading it and my arm started tickling. I was like, oh.
gonna be one of those zombies.
I was like, no, how? But
You guys wanted it to be a meme?
What?
Screen capture right now.
Yes, do it.
Screen capture
Bink.
right now. Screen capture right now. Okay, that's it. That's it.
You know, that's wild.
Yeah, it's crazy to think about that.
Yeah,
You know?
well, I don't know if it's real. Was it 2021?
So we gotta watch it over. It's a really good movie.
It is.
I don't know. Just bring up Will Smith and his good movies. 7 pounds.
That was a good one.
Oh my!
Pursuit of Happiness was. I couldn't stop crying.
One of my most favorite, if not my favorite actor. So
You're just very, very good.
He's very.
You know,
He's
I think he
talented.
picks really good movies, but he also picks really bad movies. So it's like 50-50.
What was
And
the
his
bad
dog
one?
died. We're back to that subject again.
Stop it, Claire. You know what?
In
Claire?
what? I Am Legend? And I Am Legend?
Yeah.
Yeah, his dog died.
You don't remember?
Yeah. No, his dog gets bit,
Oh.
and he has to put him like he thinks
Yes.
that if he injects his dog with his blood or something like that, he'll save him. But it ends up he starts turning, and then so he has to he has to choke the dog to death.
The dog tried to save him
Yeah.
when he was about to get mauled.
Yeah, my dog's not going to save me. He'll only save
He'll
Kaden.
like run away.
or Mark. No, he will save me, though. I hope.
All right. So keeping with this sadness, so I heard
What'd you hear?
that a health inspector. We got an email at work.
Wait,
I
are
think
you
it's-
exposing people right now?
No, I'm not exposing people. I'm
okay.
bringing light a story that I don't know if a lot of people know. That about a week ago, a health inspector was stabbed to death from doing an inspection out in Sacramento County.
Why?
Well, you know the times we're in, and
Is it in a ghetto place of Sacramento?
Why
I
it gotta be
don't- I
ghetto?
don't-
What if it was at the suburbs?
I don't know if it was ghetto.
Fine, what was the...
but it just this kind of just speaks to the times we're living in, that COVID has closed so many. We've been receiving so many out of business letters from food facilities, from all types of facilities, because how COVID has affected them. People can't really do business now, and I guess he was, you know, we still need to do inspections because even though things are closing, they are doing takeout food.
Yeah.
And so these kitchens more than ever have to be pristine, you know, because any little bit can cause cross contamination and cause somebody to get sick.
Yeah.
And weaken their immune system. They could catch COVID faster. So I don't know the exact details because they don't provide those details. We just got an email saying, you know, this individual was doing their inspection and one of the cooks, I guess, didn't like what happened, or you know what he was being told.
Oh, he got stabbed by someone from the restaurant.
From the restaurant, and so he was rushed, I guess, to emergency and passed away. So it's just crazy that, you know, they tell us this all the time, and you never really think about it because our inspectors can. You're just going to. I mean, it's like us. You know, we're going to a food facility for food, and can you imagine someone just stabbing somebody else there?
That's wild. I wonder what the motivation was.
Should we start wearing some kind of like
Bulletproof vest.
armor thing?
Well, luckily you guys don't inspect.
No, but
People don't go to you. Oh, people go to you. You don't go to other people.
I mean, we get some really mean patients, you know.
Yeah, I believe that. Everybody deals with bad people.
Yeah, it's kind of dangerous because we got sharp objects.
Yeah, it's just crazy to think about because
why you gotta be so depressing?
Well, it's just something I heard that I thought, you know, even you know, just bring awareness to it where even more now that people need to keep their eyes and ears open, just not because of COVID, but just, you know, people are dealing with rough times. Yeah. So their mentality is different. Any little thing can set them off. Why are you smiling?
I just thought about something right now.
Oh,
you set her off.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Oh, God.
I set her off in the wrong way. So please interject. What were you thinking about?
While you were talking, I can't.
Oh my gosh.
I was looking at Claire and I was like, "Why is your face so white?"
Oh my gosh.
My friend be loading up on that sunscreen.
Well, she is light, so.
No,
whoa,
she's
whoa,
not.
Whoa.
My stomach. Not just my stomach.
Oh no.
I was like, while you were talking, I was like, she's shiny.
Oh yes, it's the sunscreen.
I was like, she loaded up on sunscreen again today.
So yeah, anybody, you know, like anybody and everybody, just make sure.
Be careful.
You guys continue to, you know, watch your backs. We're in a society now where it's just like you think you're safe everywhere, or some people think you're safe nowhere. You know, there's other sides of the coin. Just eyes and ears open. That's what they always tell us.
Ow, shadow.
I'm working in the Hemet area, and what they tell us is like, basically, I don't know if you guys ever been to Hemet.
Hemet is kind of ghetto.
Yes, and just driving down the street today, we saw this. I don't know if she's homeless, or I don't know if it's a she, but this hooded person was lifting up their. They weren't wearing any pants or it's just a long sweater.
Mm.
And
so he was being.
He or she was flashing.
Herm.
We saw a butt, but we didn't see the front.
I mean, for all you know, they were wearing like nude leggings.
No. This, okay. I mean, have you been? This is like a day, not daily. I haven't seen it daily in Hemet. It's been like 2 weeks, but supposedly it's a daily thing that happens in Hemet where like these people do like ridiculous things.
Interesting.
So I mean, I'm kind of excited because it's just like I get to have good stories to talk about. But on the flip side, I'll be out doing inspections by myself. So that's why they're like, you know, keep your eyes and ears open. Because
so can you wear a bulletproof vest or like some kind of armor?
For what?
I don't know. You were just talking about people getting stabbed.
Well, okay. So I don't know. I can't speak to how that inspector is, but if you're ever in a uncomfortable position, leave. That's what they always tell us. Your safety is the top priority. If you ever feel in danger, you leave right away.
But like, what if they chase you?
It should never escalate to that point. If you hear agitation and them, like, you know, trying to twist your every word, I'd just be like, okay, you're good. You know, we'll redo this inspection at a later time. You know,
Man, I wish I could do that. There's some people that come in and I'm just like,
They just be wild and yeah.
they really do, especially that one person. And
I think it's that's the thing about yours is when people come in, it's money leaving out the door if they leave.
I mean, they could keep their $75 if they wanted to.
But no, they feel entitled, like, oh, I'm paying you. You got to do the service.
No, I don't.
You know? So that's the thing. With us, they actually pay for their permit, and that permit comes with 2 inspections a year. So they don't want them, but they have to get them.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. You know, they're paying for a service. They just want the permit. They don't want the inspection.
Yeah.
You know,
You
unless
want that letter.
Yeah. So that's why they're okay with us going in, and if they feel in danger, they gotta step out. We're just like, they're like, okay, fine, you step out.
Yeah. There was one time I was in the office on a day off. Doc, I hope you're watching this. It was my day off, but she asked me to come in anyways. So I went in, and my other coworker, she was supposed to come in the same time as me because we were doing paperwork together, or I was like helping her out or whatever. And so she came in, she was running late, so I was there running late as in like an hour late. So I was there by myself, and I should have locked the door, but I didn't. And I had one ear on with my headphones and then the other one off because I was just like trying to clean and do my stuff before she got there. And I heard the door. So when our door opens, it like beeps.
Okay.
So I heard the door open, and I thought it was her, so I didn't check.
Oh shoot.
Yeah. And good thing you know how like when you enter there's another door,
Yeah.
and you could lock that door. Good thing that door was locked. I locked that door.
Oh, okay. So the door to the actual back
Where
office.
I was, yeah. Because they could have easily hopped over the
desk.
The
Yeah.
desk.
Wait, so who was there?
It was 2 homeless people. We didn't have cameras then either.
Shoot.
Yeah, and
So what would they do?
they were just asking if I had anything with me and if I could give them some money and stuff, and I got so scared.
You guys really need a no soliciting thing.
You don't understand. I was ready to bolt from the back door. I was just like, bye. But then I felt bad because I just saw my my coworker, her car pulled up in the front of the
Also,
office.
if you left, you would have left her with
Yeah,
them.
so I felt bad. So like I actually was like, you guys need to leave, please. I don't have anything. And one of them started yelling, but I don't know if they were yelling at me or they were talking to themselves or whoever was inside their head. I don't know what it was, but they were like yelling like all these things, and I was just like, what is he saying? Is he yelling at me or what is he saying?
A lot of them have mental issues.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's kind of sad.
But I didn't want to be like rude, so I was just like, hey, do you guys mind? We're actually closed and you guys need to leave.
why didn't you guys lock the doors?
Like I said, I was gonna lock the door.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't. I locked the other door. And I was just...
And this was at the end of the day, so it was pretty dark.
No, this was the middle of the day.
Oh, so you guys were closing early.
No, there was no work. We didn't have patience. I went in.
You're not listening, man.
I'm
No,
just
He's
making
not
assumptions.
hearing.
You know what they say when you assume?
Yeah, then you assume.
You assume.
All right. Well, we're nearing the end here. We're gonna go. May got caught up in that too.
Hey, take that off.
Think that of me.
So there's a meme right there, right there. Meme that one right there. So I just want to thank chat. I want to say hi to Whitney. I know
Hey,
she commented in the chat below. So thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you.
And down below, if you guys didn't watch this live, or if you even did watch this live, let us know what you guys think about doing segments like this, where it's just like, we read stuff and we just want to talk about it. We don't stick to one subject. And
help us improve. What do you think
let
we
us
should
know, because we want to do things that you guys would be excited to participate in. We want your participation, because we can't do this without you.
Yes.
We love you guys.
Yes.
So until next time,
Bye.
guys, have a good night.
Good night.
Yeah.